something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying. To build our habits the right way, everything from the way we practice to the way we prepare for games to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's LeVert in at the three, the small forward.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Cunningham, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Young finds Johnson. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And last season, Jalen Johnson saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
Yeah, his improvement has been off the charts.
Sure has.
Here's Young, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Young passes to Johnson. Johnson with the rebound. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Bulls. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Young from outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Here's Cunningham. Thompson right side. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Now, here is Young. Last time out, he had 38 points.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by Atlanta.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact, to battle for his shot inside.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And the second free throw, good. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it. But it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, DA, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Cunningham with the slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's Johnson. No scoring in this one. Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Johnson.
Yeah, when you look at Trae Young's career numbers, he's got one of the highest assist averages ever.
Pistons leading by 8. Cunningham right side. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score. Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Johnson against Harris. Pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Okongwu a screen. Young for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Again, the Pistons score.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. Harris finds Ivy. Back to Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And they double up Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Caris LeVert.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
Both good from the line that time. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale. Cunningham, a 6'6" point guard, built to operate in the pick and roll.
Here's LeVert, and he bangs it home with one hand.
He just bangs down the one hand.
Two very easy points right here. It's Cunningham with the drive. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And that one drops.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And this past offseason, Stan, was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Okongwu with a screen on Harris. Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Sunday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And for that game against Miami, that's one to watch for the contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
And that one's good. Daniels.
The Aussie Daniels finding his stroke from 3.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Young. That shot missing. Cunningham with some nice D.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Daniels kicks to LeVert. Okongwu with the screen for LeVert. A shot by Okongwu, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Now Daniels, 8 points for him. Lands a screen on Ivy. Daniels inside the line and then slams it in.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from... You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
And weaving back to the first half of our game, Cade Cunningham showing out.
They keep feeding him and he's getting...
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
The backcourt there will be Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson and Harris are their forwards, and it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this.
You know, Stan, it seems like the Hawks have been close to taking that next step now for a couple of years.
It does, Kevin, but we're still waiting, unfortunately. There's talent there, but it hasn't translated into sustained postseason success.
The Hawks shooting for the game at 42%. Niang kicks to Okongwu. Back to Niang. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to LeVert. Young against Cunningham. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Off target with the open look.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Rebound, Detroit. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Hawks have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. LeVert kicks to Young. Pass to Niang. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's blocked.
Well, his block numbers might not always show it, but Stewart is a strong defender who alters a lot of shots.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Niang kicks to LeVert. Back to Niang. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to LeVert. Daniels from outside. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 4 assists now tonight.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kinds of shots only improve his confidence.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be.
Young looking around. Screen by Niang. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Holland comes in for Harris. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham.
2 minutes.
Niang passes to Johnson. Back to Niang. Pass to Krejci in the corner. Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From deep, Johnson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Schroeder. Now, here's Stewart. He's covered by Niang. Stewart kicks it over to Schroeder. Stewart, a screen for Schroeder. Back to Stewart, and that one is good. Stewart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Ivy against LeVert. Daniels from outside. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Daniels has got 14 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Niang, that's good.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Ivy. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Pistons have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Johnson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Pistons. And then for Atlanta, Reza Shea is coming in for Karis LeVert. And it's Matthews in for Daniels. And that one is good by Beasley.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Wallace, the pass to Matthews. Here's Reza Shea. Wallace outside. Reza Shea wide open. And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Jalen Johnson. Also, Terrence Mann is out there. And it's Buffkin in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Sasser to the left wing. To the middle. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Hawks shooting 43% from the field. Pass to Buffkin. Plays it up and banks it in. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible. Yeah, the defender all over.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Back to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Here's Sasser, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sasser's got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Reza Shea. Nance with no one around. Again, the Hawks score.
And this kid, Reza Shea, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
And the layup falls. And here's Matthews. Nance, right side. Back to Matthews. Pass to Niang. Nance a screen on Duren. To the inside. Nance, no good. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Sasser can't hit. The Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Nance finds Niang. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Nance.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Harris has checked in for Stewart, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
And the Hawks making a change here. Daniels has checked in. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Here's Daniels. 2 points. That one goes.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Pass to Fontecchio. Harris a screen. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Here's Atlanta.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pistons.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Asar Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Marcus Sasser. It's Cunningham with the drive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Young, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Pass to Thompson. Cunningham with it. Okongwu covering. The kick out to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Young. That's tipped.
Well, I want to see more of this from Duren. Nice effort using his size to make an impact defensively.
Young outside. There's the triple. Off the mark. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great
here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. On the wings, it's Caldwell, Pope, and Wagner. Goga Bitadze is out there with Banchero, and it's Suggs in at the point. Now here's Cunningham. Here's Harris. Back to Cunningham. Going inside, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And a relentless drive by Cunningham. The defense goes to cut him off, and he makes sure to get fouled.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
It's Banchero with the drive. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist from Suggs. Banchero's got his third bucket of the night. Cunningham against Suggs. And stolen by Banchero. Suggs outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. 13 feet out. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Bitadze.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Wagner for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Harris. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Thompson against Banchero. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Banchero. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And it's Cunningham missing. Orlando leading by 9. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duran, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Yep, that one's good. Thompson's got his second bucket on the night.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Clark, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the
first personal foul. First team foul.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he can't get the first one.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
55 seconds left to play in the first. It's Cunningham with a drive. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist from Suggs. Banchero's got 11 points. Cunningham against Suggs. Cunningham passes to Harris. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
The offensive rebound. Duren with the bucket.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Paolo Banchero. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Boom! Banchero!
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Pass to Harris. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Poke loose. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Thompson. And the bucket is good. Thompson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Offensive board. Banchero against Harris. Banchero passes to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. That one drops for him. And now an 8-point Magic lead. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. And it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Banchero finishes at the rim.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Thompson in the post, defended by Wagner. Out to Harris. From deep, buries it from 3. Harris has got 7 points.
Well, big shots for Harris from well beyond the arc.
Okay, so Tobias Harris, 6'8", 225, a capable jump shooter. That sound familiar, Clark?
Yeah, it's got some of my same profile. BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit.
15 seconds. Now returning on the floor.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Ivy outside. Pass to Thompson. Duran the screen. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Pistons have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Misses from close range.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
No denying, the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
And Detroit making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell-Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
Thompson with a screen. Stewart, the pass to Ivy. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ivy's got 5.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown. If they take their time, this will be the final.
Oh!
Wow!
Yeah!
Come on,
Away!
with authority! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie.
And now, not a bad... Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Anthony is out there with Gary Harris, and it's De Silva in at the small forward position. Carter a screen on Stewart. Here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
And you know, Isaac is a high percentage shooter, takes good shots and makes a good percentage of them, and he's very skilled at getting position to throw it down on you.
Outside Schroeder. It's hauled in by Isaac. The Magic shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, we're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody. And we've proven it. Just one game at a time. Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Schroeder passes to Hardaway. This one for three. He can't hit that time. Orlando leading by 3. Carter, high post. And it's slammed in by Carter.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
To end the run. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. That's on Wendell Carter. Sasser's checked in for Schroeder. Detroit shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
As of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Isaac, and it's rejected. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. Beasley's checked in for Detroit. Here's Carter. 5 points in the game. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Carter, a screen on Ivy. Harris passes to Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Beasley outside. Back to Duren. Floats one up. Out to Beasley. Harris against Ivy. Inside. And finished off by Stewart.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
Orlando leading by 3. On Tim Hardaway's best nights, Clark, he can light it up from the perimeter.
Yeah, he's got a great stroke and can pose matchup problems when he's got it going. When that happens, it forces opponents to adjust their defensive posture. So he's extremely valuable when he gets it going, knocking down shots on the perimeter.
Isaac. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
And some changes here for Detroit. Holland comes in for Duren, and Fontecchio subbed in for Hardaway. Pistons trail by 5. Ivy passes to Beasley. Back to Ivy. Fontecchio outside. Ivy against Anthony. Ivy's shot is off. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And here's Harris outside. He buries it from 3. And the Magic lead by 8.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
Beasley into the lane, and he gets the bucket. The Magic have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. To the middle. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Having a scorer's mindset, but Anthony also has to keep others involved. That's a really good pass there.
Orlando leading by 8. Good work there as it goes.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Picked by Stewart. Here's Holland. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Magic, 4th.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Fontecchio. And Cunningham subbed in for Beasley. Anthony feeling it out a bit. He can't get it to go. Cunningham with some nice D. Here's Ivy. Good D by Harris.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 8-point game. And a foul called on the... And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
13 foul. At the line, people, your Pistons.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Suggs. Pass to Batase. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Just 4 seconds left in the third.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
And here's Ivy from the arc. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Orlando up by a healthy. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4, and it's Duren in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. Duren in the post, working on Batase, and the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's Suggs. Misses from short range. Pistons trail by 8. Thompson goes in, and it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Banchero uses his size down there.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Shots blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in.
Returning on the floor for your Pistons, number 28,
Ivy outside. Over to the left wing. And Stewart with a basket on the assist by Ivy. Ivy's got 3 assists tonight.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Suggs, the pass to Batase. Back to Suggs. The 3-ball. Counted from distance.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Cutting apart the defense on the drive. Cunningham skilled at getting to the cup.
Banchero outside. Wagner with a screen on Harris. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Pistons trail by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Wagner with a screen on Harris. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Cunningham passes to Harris. On the take. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Cunningham up top. He's covered by Suggs. And here's Ivy from the arc. Here's Duren. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Banchero. Using his size. Banchero gets by inside.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Cunningham with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. Ivy outside for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Batase can't hit. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Ivy. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
And here's Suggs. Left side, Caldwell Pope. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here.
And guys, I hope they keep it up just like this. Let's see some more end-to-end action.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The kick out to Banchero. 2 points. That one goes. Banchero's got 36 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And Wagner gets it to go.
There's so much to like about Wagner's game, but I especially like his shot selection.
And so Orlando takes the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building...
this year.
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bitadze. In at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Banchero. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Now, here is Young. Johnson, right side. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Wagner a screen on Johnson. Banchero with the ball. He's picked up by Reza Shea. From past the arc. Johnson with the rebound. Here's the Hawks with the ball. There's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Used the speed and got to the lane to convert. KCP saw a sliver of daylight. He took it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder, and we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. So it's Atlanta now. The Magic getting the bucket. Caldwell Pope for 3. Offensive rebound. Wagner passes to Caldwell Pope. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. Banchero's got his second bucket of the night. Young against Suggs. Here's Bitadze. Got a piece of it. Here's Okongwu. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Reza Shea. He's defended by Wagner. Okongwu kicks to Daniels. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Banchero is screened for Caldwell Pope. There's the lob to Banchero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Both free throws good from Banchero. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season has really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Young outside, and it's Orlando with the rebound. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Here's Banchero. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Young. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And finished off by Banchero.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Magic leading by 3. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass. Banchero's got 14 points for the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Ricochet missing. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Sinks the triple. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket.
You got to stay connected to Caldwell Pope. He's a knockdown shooter, and he can get it going.
Atlanta again missing. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
The front court is Ricochet and Johnson. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu into the center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Oh, the athleticism there on display from Daniels. That's fun.
Magic leading by 8. Here's Bitadze. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Hawks. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Ricochet. He's defended by Wagner. Okongwu dishes to Johnson. Pass to Ricochet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Shot from 16. Young, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Over in the corner, Banchero. Spins. Here's Wagner. No good off the spin. The Hawks trail by 10. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 Conference Finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Now, Here is Young. 38 points for him last game against New York. Here's Johnson. And it's off the back rim. No good. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Here's Bitadze. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Johnson surveying the floor. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Don't sleep on KCP and his quickness. He's skilled at getting out and finishing the break.
Here's Young. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Magic leading by 10. Banchero outside. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Okongwu. The Hawks again can't hit. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Banchero was screen on Young. Wagner from long range. For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Well, Orlando shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And it goes down 2 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Young drives in. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Daniels up top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Young for 3. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Banchero, he's off on that one. Some solid defense from Johnson. And Okongwu slams it in.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good on the 3-point shot. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points in the game. No good that time. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He has really... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
When I look at Atlanta, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone. And let's turn to the game we've been watching. It was a fantastic first half for Paolo Banchero.
I really like what...
And that concludes...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And so, in the game for the Magic, a post pairing Isaac and Carter Jr. Harris is out there with Anthony, and it's De Silva in at the small forward position. Here is Daniels, and the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's Isaac. Pass to De Silva. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Good work defensively by Carter.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
De Silva kept alive. Tries the spin move. Isaac a screen. Out to Harris. Back to Isaac. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Anthony finds Harris. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And the Magic lead by 17.
Those are the kind of shots that Gary Harris has to let go. He's open.
Young fires away from outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 13.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Young after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. And Okongwu slams it in.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. B.A. thanks.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Young with the ball. Covered by Anthony. Rizachet wide open. Nailed from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And the shot is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here is Young. He's got 15. Out to the right wing. Takes a three. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Anthony against Young. Okongwu grabs the board.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
To the inside. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Well, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Now, here's Okongwu. 10 points for him. And Okongwu slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Carter outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Carter's got his first points in this one.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Now, here is Young. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Young on the wing. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's foul number 2 for him. Magic leading by 13. The wide open look here for Anthony from outside off the mark. Young looking around. Here's Okongwu. Goes back up. And so it's the Orlando Magic. 13 points up at the end of the period. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Shea in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The Hawks trail by 13. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Shea.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Okongwu. And Okongwu slings it in.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. How to learn your lesson.
And finished off by Banchero.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it. Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Batadze. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Banchero. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Young on the wing. Johnson. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Suggs. Doubled by Okongwu. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Shea. And the 3 off target.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it length. Here's Young. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Magic. They lead by 14. Johnson inside. Banchero's there. And here's Young from the arc. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-pointer.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. It's Young on the wing. Goes up the baseline, and good! He nails it. Young's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks.
That's Trae Young's role out there to score and score often.
And it's Banchero missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Young. Shea in the corner. Young up top. He's covered by Suggs. Clock at 4. Rizachet. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one. I'm not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Good. And now just a 5-point Orlando lead.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Here's Rizachet. Yes!
Assertive play by Rizachet. Not every rookie is ready to shoulder the big moment.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Suggs dishes to Banchero. Money!
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Young for 3. The rebound by Batadze. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Wagner drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now.
Young against Suggs. Got a hand on it. Here he goes. And finished off by Banchero.
Jalen Suggs.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time.
opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated. Everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up play.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Duren in at center. Thompson, that's good.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Here's Risache. Beyond the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Thompson. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Right side Young. Over to the left wing. Now Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Johnson. No good on the 3. And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow. Cunningham is so skilled working the pick and roll. That time the play was for himself to score.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. To the left wing. The 3 from Risache. Duren with the rebound.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
That one falls. Thompson's got 6 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
There's Young with the 3. Atlanta again missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Johnson with a bucket.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Here's the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Out to Thompson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. And Young gets it to go.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young up close.
Thompson goes in.
Wow!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Duren. Okongwu with the rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. Here's Risache, defended by Thompson. On the wing, Daniels. Still no points. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Hawks trail by 3. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
In transition, here they come. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Well, pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade Cunningham was the first pick in the draft because of his playmaking. Rare for someone of his size.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young. Outside Johnson. From 10 feet away. Another one falls for Atlanta. Here's Cunningham. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Up top, Thompson. Another shot. It's Cunningham with a drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Cunningham's got 7 points.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Detroit on top, up 6. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. And it's Duren in at the center position. Here's Daniels. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. He's got 5.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Knocked away. Pass to Daniels. Now here's a Kongwu. Here's Risache. Shot clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. Risache's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And there's the ability to finish for Risache. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Thompson's shot is off. Hawks trail by 5. A Kongwu inside. Harris on him. Outside Johnson. No good from outside. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Thompson. Duren against Young. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got his first basket.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Pass to Risache. Outside Johnson. Outside Young. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Dan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, he's a terrific distributor. When you leave someone open on Young's team, he's going to find them.
Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Daniels. Ivy defends, and he comes up with a bucket. Daniels has gotten his third basket of the night.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Thompson draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be jump ball.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Rizashea. The three ball. They grab their own miss. Daniels misses. The Pistons lead by 8. It's deflected.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
Johnson with a bucket.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Cunningham going up and through the defense.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Daniels. He has 7. Outside Young. And it's off from three-point range. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. And that one drops for him.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Young with it. Now guarded by Duran. Here's Daniels. Pass to Rizashea. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Harris. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. That free throw no good, and Detroit making a change here. And the second free throw is good. And Atlanta has possession. 11-point game, and Rizashea gets it to go. Outside Schroeder over Young. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
I think for Atlanta, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes. And then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots.
Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Rizashea and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5.
The midi went down easy for Hardaway Jr.
Here's Johnson. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons lead by 12. Here's Ivy. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Here's Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Schroeder.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. For the Pistons, Beasley comes in for Hardaway, and Sasser subbed in for Schroeder.
Yeah, well, sometimes Trae Young can seem a little temperamental, but that really just speaks to his passion, and you can't teach that.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 4 in this 3rd quarter. Perfect so far. And Harris throws it down.
A versatile offensive player. The D can't afford to let Harris get to the rim.
There's Young with the 3. Rebound Detroit. Back to Sasser. There's the steal. Pass to Rizachet. Releases from 15. Can't hit that one. Good D by Duren. And here's Detroit. A big stretch here going. 10-2. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
6 to shoot. Pass to Rizachet. 3-pointer. The rebound by Beasley.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
They get the rebound. And here's Ivy from the arc. The shot misses.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Assistance by Dyson.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Hawks trail by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Daniels. Outside Young. This one for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Beasley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 16.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Okongwu for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Duren. Ivy outside with the drive. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Ivy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Johnson passes to Okongwu. Lays it up and banks it in. Okongwu's got 7.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he can use a little help.
Ivy with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here's Duren. Inside. Here's Harris. Sinks that one from the post. Harris has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Here's Daniels. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Pass to Harris. Ivy outside. And finish it off. A beauty.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Detroit on top, up by 15. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Everybody keep shooting the ball. All right? Jumpers will go. All right? They come in flurries. Miss it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt, and it's Thompson in at the small forward.
We have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength. I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight. Hawks trail by 19. Pass to Johnson. Here's Rizachet. Jacks up with 3. Drains the triple.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Young against Cunningham. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Cunningham's got 20 points.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Here's Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And he recovers it to the inside. Here's Hardaway. They set the screen. Pass to Holland. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Cunningham, a 6'6" point guard, built to operate in the pick and roll.
Here's Okongwu. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball. Reed's checked in for the Pistons.
Number 7, Paul Reed.
Detroit leading by 19. Cunningham with the ball. Rebounded by Johnson. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Daniels off the mark there with a 3. The Pistons have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter.
Oh my goodness! What a dunk!
Hardaway Jr. cleared for liftoff. Wow.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. Young looking around. From deep. The Pistons clear it.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Yeah, seizing his moment. Hardaway Jr. drives in hard.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Here's Young. The kick out to Johnson. Here's the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Cunningham passes to Stewart. There's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Ivy comes in for Hardaway. Detroit leading by 22.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Cade Cunningham.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Okongwu with the bucket.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Harris outside. Clock at 6. Back to Duren. Rebounded by Johnson. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Back to Daniels. Young against Ivy. Young, the pass to Daniels. Here's Rizachet. Outside Young. The 3. Duren with a rebound.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And they pick up 2.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
Here's Cunningham. Banked it in off the glass.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in.
these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson and Harris are their forwards, and it's Duren in at center. Now, here's Cunningham. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Now, Wagner. Banchero outside. And stolen by Thompson. Now, Detroit moving it up. And Thompson throws it down.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Here's Suggs. Up 3 off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Tobias Harris-Clark has played over a dozen years in the NBA, and he is still a solid third option.
He really is, and he only played 1 year in college, and yet has been steady and consistent. He might not be the most efficient scorer, but he still does a lot of good things when he's on the floor, and he does them at both ends of the floor.
Here is Cunningham. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Cunningham with it. And he lays it straight in.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
There's Wagner with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Cunningham looking it over. Orlando grabs the miss. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Here's Cunningham. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Caldwell Pope outside. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And Caldwell Pope has improved as a passer. Nice to see that development in his game.
Suggs with the steal. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. And here's Cunningham after Paolo Banchero made that last 3-pointer.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category
ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Cunningham. 8 points for him, and it's in there. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then there's Suggs. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Pistons trail by 6. Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was. And I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020. And now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance. And I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
Clark, I know you'd agree. Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Orlando leading by 6. Suggs kicks to Banchero. And he converts the layup. And that's 15 points for Paolo Banchero.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Driving inside. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Bitadze the pass to Caldwell Pope. There's a good screen. Here's Bitadze. Misses the baby hook. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Puts it up from 7. And there's Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Banchero's got 6 here in this quarter. Cunningham outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Wagner wide open. Off target from outside. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Thompson. From down in the low post, it goes. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Suggs with the ball. Duran picks him up, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Cunningham. Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. And slam dunk by Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Caldwell Pope against Ivy. Caldwell Pope pass to Banchero. Here's Bitadze. Great defense that time from Duran. And here are the Pistons now. They're on a 14-6 run. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Here's Duren. Following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Shots good by Duren. Duren's got the lead back up to 2 now for the Pistons.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Banchero's got 20 points.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Suggs against Schroeder. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Harris. Hardaway is subbed in for Asar Thompson. Stewart misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take a different look here for Detroit. He comes in for Holland, and it's Beasley in for Ivy. The Pistons trailing. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the night.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. His production has been flowing as he's tallying 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back to the action in just a minute.
Out in Houston, it'll be the Rockets against the Warriors. That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And talking about our game involving the Magic, not a lot of separation here at the half.
How have they kept it this close?
And that's a halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Isaiah Stewart, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Fontecchio. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Beasley in at the 2-guard position. Sasser gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Isaac. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, you look at Isaac. He's got a nice ability now to finish inside. Very impressive.
Beasley with the screen on Anthony. Beasley outside. Inside, Fontecchio. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Fighting to the finish. Oh, Anthony gets his and then some.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
No good from Beasley. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They've led by as much as 10. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now here's Anthony. Harris outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, he's going to flush it every time when he's that close to the rim. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Beasley against Anthony. Down low. Isaac with the steal. Left side, Harris. And it's Orlando with another.
The inside game of Harris continues to get better. He's effective at finding spots inside to score from.
Here's Holland. Nothing on the board. Drives to the hoop. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's Carter missing.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Holland.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the court. Folks, the coach's challenge has been
at the line for the Magic, Cole Anthony.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The first free throw is good.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
Now, here's Cunningham. 16 points for him. Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist on the night. Isaac, a screen on Cunningham. 13 feet away. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Hardaway. He has yet to score for the lead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Tough stuff. Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
And he can't hit the second.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Harris against Ivy. Carter with the screen. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. To the paint. And here's Stewart. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Carter, that's good.
Hey guys, he has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Cunningham outside. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
And Ivy drops them both. The Magic trail by 4. Anthony dishes to Harris. tees it up off the glass. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Pistons. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. Cole Anthony is out there with Harris, and it's De Silva in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
And smart choice by Cunningham, using the floater to get that one set.
That one falls. Banchero's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. Nice.
Drills it from outside.
No, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the three if you give it to him.
Here's Cunningham, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Jalen Suggs. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it. And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all three levels.
Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Batadze. Orlando leading by 4. Banchero passes to Caldwell Pope. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
That one goes in.
So fast the foot on the run of Sear. Tough to catch.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. They set the pick. Lets it go from 14. Here's Batadze, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
That one on Harris.
First team foul. At the line for Orlando, Goga Batadze.
First free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Pistons trail by 6. Here's Thompson. Oh, wow!
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Banchero is screened for Wagner. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ivy passes to Duren. Harris looking it over, and he banks in the layup. And now just a 2-point Magic lead.
That's a big-time bucket from Harris. I mean, so cool, confident, and composed in these big moments. He's made for it. No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll will take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Cunningham's shot is off. Magic leading by 4. And Carroll outside. Wagner outside. Caldwell Pope finds Wagner. Now Suggs. Here's Batadze. Guarded by Harris. From the strike. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. And now a 6-point Orlando lead. Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Some solid defense from Harris. Pistons trail by 6. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Money!
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
It's blocked, and they get it back. Ivy passes to Harris. Got it! And now they trail by just 4.
Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch. Count it.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Pass to Bitadze. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Thompson against Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bitadze.
In tight quarters, that can be a very awkward pass to make.
Ivy, no one around him. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Calling for the ball and taking over. Ivy with great confidence in the game to back it up.
And an intentional foul right there.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run and play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that
every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risache in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Johnson. That's tipped. Okongwu with it. He's picked up by Banchero. There's Young with the 3. No good that time. Here's Orlando. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Here's Young. Orlando making their last shot. Pass to Daniels. Young against Suggs. Right wing. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist from Risache.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Suggs against Young. Orlando with the rebound. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, last time against this team, they couldn't stay out of foul trouble, and that really hampered them.
And they had a few important guys sitting there on the bench at a time when they really could have used them on the floor. They have to play much more in control here tonight.
Banchero against Young. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Batase. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, a reliable way to create for others. Suggs disrupts the coverage with the play and makes the pass.
Young against Suggs. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Okongwu. Tries to save it. An easy 2 on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Young against Suggs. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Sturdy play by Suggs. He doesn't let the hit mess with his shot, and he's going to the line.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night. What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Nifty move, and he goes in for the dunk.
So cunning and effective in screening rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Outside Johnson. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. He buries it from 3.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Hawks trail by 7. The 3 from Risache. And Atlanta misses again. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
The offensive rebound. Tadze. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And Atlanta with possession here. The Magic making their last shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Risache gets it to go.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Risache will be nailing threes for many years to come.
Bitadze with a screen. Suggs the pass to Bitadze. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Good. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Orlando.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the 2nd quarter for the Magic. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 8. Down low. Here's Bitadze. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Johnson.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
19-footer. Orlando grabs the miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Risache. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risache's future in this league.
Bitadze, the pass to Suggs. Bitadze with a screen to the middle. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Well, Brent, when it comes to the Hawks, they've struggled to find consistency on the defensive end.
No, BA, that's not true. They've been consistently bad on the defensive end. I mean, they've been bottom 10 in defense 6 of the last 7 years. The only exception was the year that they made it to the conference finals. So that's just not going to cut it. You got to play both ends.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Here's Young. Pass to Daniels. Here's Risache. Back to Young. Launches a 3. And it's Young again missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
1:49 left to play in the first half. Atlanta again missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Banchero. The shot comes out.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Rizachet, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And there's the ability to finish for Rizachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Pass to Banchero. There's 1:12 left in the first half. That one goes. Count it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Pass to Rizachet. Johnson a screen on Wagner. The 3 from Rizachet. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wagner, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The slashing Wagner, so adept at carving his way inside.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
A nice shot by Young.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero, to the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
And Young, here we go. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Wagner with a screen on a Kongwu. Batadze, they pass to Banchero. Buries it from 3. Banchero's got 14 points for the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Johnson finds a Kongwu. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. He has 7.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Thanks. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when... And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Magic.
They're taking the...
Glad you could join us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Rizachet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the center. Harris misses. Hawks trail by 18. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
For Daniels, is still about finding his niche. It's the potential of Daniels that keeps you tantalized. A swingman that can play multiple defensive positions.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one.
Harris doing whatever is asked of him. A guy that has a lot of talent, maybe a jack of all trades, master of none, but solid across the board.
And the Hawks shooting at about 44% so far. Down low. Out of bounds, it'll be Magic ball. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Hawks trail by 18. Second half getting started. About a minute play. Kongwu with the bucket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Isaac. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Carter can't get it to go.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
And Young, here we go. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now Young with a steal. Inside. Here's Daniels. Pass to Johnson. The kick out to Young. And Young draws the double. Here's Rizachet. Johnson on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Got a piece of it. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's De Silva. Pass to Carter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Okongwu with the rebound. Hawks trail by 11. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Ryan?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Johnson finds Okongwu. The 3 from Rizachet. Orlando grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Isaac. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. And the Magic lead by 13.
Inside the paint, Isaac is a pro, using his size to get himself a high percentage look.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Off target from 3-point range. Orlando has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Anthony with a bucket.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Magic leading by 15. The 3, here's Harris. Knocks down the triple. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Basket counts.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Young, the pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. No good. Unable to win this run.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Young from long range. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Carter can't get it to go. Hawks trail by 20. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Okongwu. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's gotten his second bucket.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And it's blocked by Isaac.
Yeah, great link from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece, using that big wingspan.
Harris finds Carter. They get it back. Here's Isaac. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. And so it's the Orlando Magic. Quinn Snyder with some words for his player.
One of the biggest things is not to...
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Gary Harris out there with Cole Anthony. And it's De Silva in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
Anthony, the pass to Harris. Back to Anthony. Rebound, Trae Young.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
And here's Harris outside. Out to Anthony. The three. Counted from distance. And the Magic lead by 20.
And as he's gotten more comfortable in the league, Carter Jr.'s assist numbers have gone up. A sign the game is slowing down for him.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Here's Carter. And that one's long.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Orlando with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Got it.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness, fighting through the contact.
Pass to Okongwu. All alone. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fires for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now. Young from long range. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 7 rebounds in the game. Some room here for Suggs. Money from the wing.
Love the quick shot there. Suggs looking decisive and comfortable, stopping and firing.
Young attacking. Pass to Rizachet. 4-3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Magic leading by 22. Banchero outside. Fires from deep. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
The kick out to Johnson to end the run. Hits the three-pointer.
And this is why the coaching staff just continues to encourage Jalen Johnson. Dynamite off the catch.
Takes the 3. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Wagner. Banchero's got 6 here in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Suggs. Clock at 4. The Magic need to put one up here. Caldwell Pope. And that one hits the back iron.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you don't want him taking that kind of shot.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paolo Banchero.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by the Magic. Caldwell Pope for 3. The shot that time not on target. There's 42 seconds left in the game. With some arc. Okongwu inside, defended by Wagner. Here's Rizachet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's always good to see Rizachet mixing it up down low.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Bataze, guarded by Okongwu. The three from Banchero. Okongwu with the rebound.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Personal foul. First team foul.
12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Wagner missing. Here's Rizachet. The three is up. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't.